Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of HBM Mod. Last episode, I don't know what we did. I don't remember, it's been a week since I recorded, so I got no clue. What I do know is, I'm going back inside. I don't want to deal with skeletons and all that. I'm not gonna sleep. Okay, fine. Well, now it's time to go inside because everything is trying to kill me. I don't want to deal with that. I got arrows through my face. And today, I think we need to get more petroleum. I got enough to make 2 ingots of petroleum. And that ain't good. My goal is to get a catalytic cracking tower. So I think we'll get started on some of that, as well as getting some more oil. And, don't hurt me, man. But yeah, basically, once we get a cracking tower, we're going to be able to turn every single product we get from here into petroleum. And oh my, I'm at 1,400. Okay. Do they seriously have to put holes in the ground? Why? This happens every single time. I come out here, there's a guy, and he's like, okay, time to put a hole in the ground. You know how much dirt I had to mine to just finish this place almost? It's not even finished. I had to disassemble a whole hill. Yeah, destructicate it. Okay, we need to stop with this nonsense and get to work. So we need to start coking these guys. Okay, so I got a bunch of them ready to be cooked up. Now I don't know if we're gonna have any problems with this stuff. Look how much bitumen I got. I got 4 barrels of this stuff. 4 barrels and a ton of this stuff worth of it. I've cooked so much coal that I've filled multiple chests with coal coke. Okay, let's get to work. First things first, we're gonna need one of these guys. And then what we're gonna need is bricks. We're gonna need I would say 2 or 3 more stamps. I'm gonna go ahead and say 4. Probably 4, okay? 4 of these guys, okay? We're gonna need 4 of them. Get them cooking. Now we'll check here. Okay, garbage is going on. Now, do we have zirconium? I don't even think we got zirconium. I don't even have a centrifuge. How would I have... Okay. So yeah, there's a filter that protects you from monoxide. Of course, you could just get one of these. I don't got Desh though, so and that's actually recommended. You get a Desh helmet, or one of the power armor helmets. Will change your life, because he never breaks, never needs a new filter, okay? Now, where are we going to mine our coal today? I'll spare you all the boringness of me mining coal by giving you a bit of information. You see, I actually have been researching oil refineries lately. I was curious, how do these actually work? And I actually ran out of other things to research, so why not research oil refineries? So basically, an oil refinery works. The first step is heating up the oil. You heat up the crude oil to 400 degrees Celsius or so, and then it gets very, very hot. And then what you do is you inject that into a distillation tower. Now, distillation is very interesting because distillation is technically where you could distill water, right? And by boiling water that has salt in it, you get salt, and then you get water. So it's no longer salt water, it is just salt and water. And a similar thing happens when you do this to crude oil, except there's a lot more than just 2 things in there. There's a lot of things in there. And so we call these things I'm talking about, these are called different cuts of oil. Or distillation cuts, or something like that. Which at the bottom of the refinery are going to be, or the distillation tower, are going to be the hottest things. The things that don't get vaporized, right? Basically, they have the highest boiling point, is what I'm trying to say. Things at the bottom have highest boiling point. So we have asphalt and all of that garbage is at the bottom. And it will get drained out from the bottom. Everything else rises into filters, or, well, they're basically filters. And they get collected in those. Now, starting from the lightest ones, the ones that are gas are like room temperature or so, are called refinery gases, and these guys are actually used as power for the refinery because they are methane and ethane, and those are very wonderful things for powering refineries. I guess I couldn't tell you why, but I guess this would go into a power plant somewhere and would be used as fuel for that. Then we have light ends. What are light ends? These guys? Well, you basically need to process these guys through a whole process. I don't know if we'll talk about that today, but I just want to talk about distillation. Those guys are like unsaturated hydrocarbons, is the equivalent in HBM mod, basically. Then we got light straight runoff naphtha, is how I have it written down. I don't know if that's correct, though. Now this gets blended into gasoline, or I'm pretty sure you can you can take this and you can isomerize it or something. I don't know how it's called, I'll check. Yeah, so it gets isomerized in these two different reactors, which basically, not like a nuclear reactor, but it's a chemical reactor. It's like an industrial way of doing things by hand. Except you're not doing it by hand, this machine does it. Then you have heavy naphtha. Heavy naphtha goes into a reformer, basically, and this reformer is not like a one machine. This is a lot of machines right here. There is at least 4 different reactors that go into this, basically causing this reaction to happen that separates basically makes this thing a higher octane. I don't know. I'll go check and see if it separates. I'll do that real quick. Yeah, the process does remove impurities like nitrogen and sulfur, but that's not much. But before you can even process that through the reformer, you have to actually, how would you say this? Yeah, so first you have to actually hydrotreat the naphtha before you can even do that, though. So heavy naphtha, hydrotreat it, which basically means you run hydrogen through it inside a reactor at a very high temperature with cobalt and molybdenum as catalysts, which does yield H2S. Very interesting stuff. Because that's like the first 2 parts of sulfuric acid. You just need 4 oxygen. And then you run what you have left over after that reaction through 4 different reactors with platinum alumina catalysts, and these guys will make this into a bunch of reformant and stuff like that. Then we have kerosene, atmospheric gases, and atmospheric bottoms. Now, I do not know about these last 2. I haven't gotten that far in my research, but basically I'm pretty sure you can... Atmospheric gases are useful, but then atmospheric bottoms, you pave roads. Atmospheric gases are turned into gasoline and diesel and stuff like that. And that's what you need the cracking tower for, which we are going to get at some point in this episode. Which this is a steam cracking tower, technically, that we're getting today. This is very interesting stuff. The atmospheric bottoms are what you use to pave roads with. They're kind of useless, except for that, because you can pave roads with them. Asphalt and paraffin wax and stuff like this. Things that are heavy and you can't really turn into gas at the temperature. So they will be like the hottest ones, and they will be at the bottom. Everything else has a much lower boiling point the higher up you get the tower. Tomorrow we'll cover some more stuff about this, I think. I think it's very interesting, and I'll see if I can cover more stuff with you all. That's kind of sad. How do I... 10 pieces of redstone? Okay, that's better. That's not good, but it's better. Oh, I know what happened. What I did was I put this into the furnace. Now, as you can see here, this red copper is now pouring out like so. Which is good. Pouring into only one of those. Here we go. Let's try out this stuff here. This green soup. We got some green soup from like ages ago, and it doesn't really have any negative effects. Now I'm pretty sure that canned napalm, it's not something you want to eat. So I'm thinking we're just gonna use this raw chicken. Alright, so while that's cooking, we're gonna go down and get some redstone dust. I got a bunch of coal coke being made and ready to go. Hopefully when we get back, we'll have some stuff. But I think we'll make today about advanced alloy. I didn't really know what we were gonna do today, because I planned on getting the catalytic cracking tower, but no, that's not happening today. I don't think we're gonna do that today. I don't think that's possible. I mean, it might be, but I don't know. Like, I would have to do a lot of coal mining and just shoving coal into the furnace to get that much oil. Okay, so we got some interesting guys in here. We got some interesting enemies going on. Some very interesting enemies, I should say. Now, this guy over here is a big problem. I need to take care of him because he would just slap me and I'd die. But what's really interesting is the creeper I saw, which is a red one. Now, red one probably means one of two things. It's very explosive, or it's gonna burn you. Or it's a gold one. I don't know. This one looks kind of gold to me. Of course, then again, I don't know. I don't see colors good. So, hello there, good sir. Are you dangerous? What are you? Are you, chlorine gas or something? What are you? What the heck is this? Ooh, spooky. I don't really want to die, so, yeah, just get over there. Okay. Sulfur? I think he's just high explosive. We got a stick of dynamite. What can I do with this? I think this will explode, so I'm gonna get that on the ground. I don't want that in my inventory if I touch fire. There's a good deal of rare earths in this cave. Good stuff for later on, but not right now. I do think we need more niobium though, so I might as well snag some of it. Which, yeah, we got a lot of niobium now. It's a very good number. I finally found redstone, and it's over a lava lake, and I don't like that at all. Like, what the heck? I'm gonna get shot off by a skeleton or something, or I'm just gonna jump in the lava. I don't have gear that protects against this stuff yet, so, that's fun. Let's get to it. Okay, so I got stuff. I'm gonna get shot a bunch. Okay, that really is not ideal, but, we're getting out of here. Oh my. Okay, we are getting out of here as fast as possible. That is not fun. I did see some light, but I don't think it's the right kind of light. I think it was just lava, so, yeah, that wouldn't be fun to step in. Let's stop using torches here, because this is dangerous zone. Okay, so my plan is get this guy right here, just to go boom. Drop down and slap-decate these guys. Oh my gosh! No, why so many? Why? I don't need this many. Okay, get out of here. Boom. Holy crap, he's got a stop sign. It's kind of backwards for me, the words on it, so what the heck? We're almost out of these caves. I saw a light in one of these areas, so I think we'll just use that as an exit. Maybe right here. This place is, oh, actually, this is, I don't want to go out. Okay, we're not exiting that way. There's glyphids up there. Those fellas who are going to invade our land eventually. Yeah, we don't want to deal with them right now. We can wait till they're actually big and a problem. And ignore that guy. Okay, so we're gonna put in, like, a few pieces of redstone dust. We got 8 ingots of copper. I think we can put in 8 of these guys. Now, I don't know what the math is for this. How many cokes equals 1,000 petroleum? But we're about to find out, probably. I don't know. Well, I already have found out. But the thing is, I don't actually know the number of how many times I'm going to have to do this. Okay, so we need a template. We need a template for this. So let's make a template for advanced alloy. Now we've made we've used advanced alloy before, right? But it's been a while, a very long while. So advanced. Now there's a fancy way you can get this because you don't need a blast furnace. I've said before the blast furnace is garbage. It's only really good for one thing. And it's only good for that thing only, really. And early game. Okay, so we're gonna shove those in there with some steel. And then we're gonna have a lot of advanced alloy. We're going to have a stack of this stuff. Yeah, so if you get 16 red copper, you can make a stack, or well, 16 copper ingots plus 16 redstone makes like half a stack of these guys and half a stack of those. Makes a stack of these. Okay, this is getting annoying. There's like 30 of them. There was 30 of them, and a spider showed up. Like, what the heck? How does this happen? Where do these guys come from? Why? Just why? This didn't need to happen this way. It's getting annoying. Like, I have to fill in all these holes. What am I gonna fill this hole in with? I won't have any dirt to fill this hole in. I don't even know at this point. Things are just going crazy. We're at 1580 on the petroleum. Problem is, got too much bitumen. And bitumen is good for absolutely nothing. 1600 petroleum. And now it's time to go ahead and check on our advanced alloy. Finally, things are gonna get... Excuse me. What is this? Why the heck is there just... What? Why? What is this? Oh, is that advanced alloy? Oh, we didn't finish with our Minecraft grade copper. Oops. I guess I'll just shovel that out, and that's advanced alloy, so boom. What the heck? I was confused there for like a good old second. Now, what is this good for? Well, mostly pickaxes early game, but also a sword and an axe, which come in handy. Very handy, because then you won't have to deal with giant creeper holes everywhere. I wish I'd done this sooner. So boom, we got advanced alloy pickaxe, and what is this guy good at? Well, he's a vein miner, so what you can do is, if I just go over here, find some obscure rock, like something that isn't stone, and I just mine it with this guy, the whole vein's gonna be mined. It's pretty obvious. I mean, look how big this crater is. This is caused by 3 of those fellas. Okay, we got a new problem. It's called coal gasoline. It's building up. How on earth is that a problem now? I have to deal with the coal gasoline? What the heck? Why? Just... why? Oh, this guy's on coal gasoline. Where is there a tank? Nope. Okay then. That kind of sucks. I need to make some more aluminum. But we basically completed our mission for the day, which is advanced alloy and getting this pickaxe. Because if we go mining and we go find a hematite vein, we can just one slap it with this guy, and our pickaxe is probably gonna break. But what it's also gonna do is give us a lot of hematite really fast. So it's the fastest way to mine hematite is getting yourself one of these early game. Later on, you won't even want these. You're gonna want other better tools. But for now, that's pretty much it.